What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Erica from The In-Between. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Profit Partners program by Daecian Sparkes-Young. You might have seen this guy's ads about how dropshipping can change your life, or how people are making $10,000 a month with simple Shopify stores. And honestly, it all sounds super tempting when you're trying to escape your 9-to-5. So in this review, I'm going to break down what this course is really about, what you actually get inside, how much it costs, and most importantly, whether or not the dropshipping model is still as great as it seems in 2025, and if there's a way easier and less risky way to actually build something real online, much like the model I linked a free training for down below. And just a quick disclaimer here, guys, I'm not affiliated with Daecian or his Profit Partners program in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own experience, what I've researched about his program, and what I've seen from other students online. With that being said, let's jump right in. So Profit Partners is Daecian's dropshipping program. He's an Australian guy who went from a lot of labor jobs to building up Shopify stores and says he's made over $1 million in just 18 months. So he's definitely got a backstory, dropped out of high school, worked some rough jobs, and then started selling products online through Shopify and paid ads. Now he's turned all of that knowledge into a full course, teaching others how to do the same. Profit Partners is all about helping you start a dropshipping business, so you're learning how to find products, list them on your own store, run ads to get traffic, and make sales without actually holding inventory. Daecian says that you can build a full-time income in just 5 hours a week, even if you have zero experience. The course has over 35 days of video modules that walks you through things like picking products, talking to suppliers, and running marketing campaigns. There's also his private school community with over 900 members, so you're not totally on your own. Every week, he does a live Q&A session with experts and runs these client-only challenges to keep you active. You'll also get discounts on dropshipping tools, weekly updates, and some bonus stuff like case studies from students where they supposedly go from 0 to 6 figures. When it comes to Daecian's online rep, he's sitting at around 8,000 followers on his personal Instagram page, and his Profit Partners has close to 1,000 members inside their school platform. So it shows you that there is a community and that people are still joining. But here's the thing, guys, outside of his own landing page, as you can see here, there's barely any social proof. I'm talking no actual success stories on Trustpilot or Reddit, and no testimonials on his YouTube channel from people who aren't affiliates. So if you ask me, guys, that's always a little bit concerning. When it comes to the price, it'll run you about $8 per month, which obviously sounds super cheap and made me do a double take at first. But when you really look at what's required to run a dropshipping business, that's just the beginning. You're going to need a monthly Shopify subscription, then throw in email tools, product research software, and most importantly, ad spend. You can't do this without paid traffic unless you already have a huge audience on TikTok, and even then, organic traffic takes a lot of time. Now, with all that being said, it does bring me to the real issue here. First of all, it's super saturated. Every time a product starts trending, there's instantly thousands of other sellers copying you, running the same ads, using the same suppliers, and trying to undercut each other until profits turn into dust. The margins are super low and the stress is high. You don't own any of the products you sell, and you don't own any of your customer base either. You're just a middleman who can get cut out at any second. Your ads get copied, your suppliers raise their prices, and your customers get mad over shipping delays, and everything turns into a huge mess. And above all, the profit margins are extremely low. That means you're lucky to pull in at least 10 to 20% after all of your expenses. And like I mentioned, another huge problem that I have is the whole paid ad side. When more people start running ads, the cost to get a sale just keeps going up. So not only are you dealing with more competition, but now you're paying way more just to try to keep up. If you ask me, guys, that's why so many people burn out when it comes to trying dropshipping. There's absolutely no stability and nothing long-term to fall back on. So it's definitely no wonder that 9 out of 10 dropshippers fall off within their first few months. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while now, then you already know where I'm going with this. Dropshipping might be popular, but I know firsthand that it's just not sustainable for most people long term. But if you actually want to build income that doesn't disappear the second you take a break, then the digital rental method is always going to be the right move. This is the same business model that I've been doing for a little over 2 years now, and it's way simpler than dropshipping. Basically, you build small websites for local service niches, anything from roofing, landscaping, or in my case, fencing repair. You rank your site to the top of Google, and anytime someone starts calling for those services, the leads go straight to a local business who pays you what's called a monthly finder's fee just to keep all of the calls coming. It's super profitable, no inventory, no customer service, and no dealing with expensive ads. I've had some of my sites making me money for years without needing to constantly tweak or update them. Now, if you ask me, that's the kind of business that's actually passive, something that works for you around the clock 24/7. Plus, with the digital rental method, there's barely any competition because you're not trying to beat out a million Shopify stores. You're basically just ranking in small zip codes. You're also not locked into Amazon or Facebook or hoping your supplier doesn't ghost you. You're simply building valuable digital assets that you actually own, and that's what makes this whole business model different. Real control, real results, and no headaches. All right, guys, that's it for my full review of the Profit Partners program by Daecian Sparkes-Young. If you found this review helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more honest reviews just like this, and drop down in the comments to let me know your thoughts on today's video. And if you want to learn more about how I make money online with the digital rental method, go ahead and check out the link in the description below to a free training that walks you through how it all works in more detail. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.